Hi guys, welcome to Success Corner. So from today, I will be uploading daily videos with 10 MCQs for physics and chemistry. So before we start, don't forget to hit like and subscribe my videos and do share it with your friends so that they can also benefit from them. If you do these 10 MCQs daily for the next 60 days, you would have completed 600 MCQs by then. And even if 2% of this comes in NEET, you will be able to score 48 marks for free. So let's begin. Three pairs of large conducting plates are charged to different potentials as shown in the figure. The separation between each pair of plates is the same. Rank the pair of plates according to the magnitude of electric field between them from highest to lowest. So as we know that electric field is minus dV by dr, and as it has been mentioned that the distance is same, so the plates which have the highest potential difference will have the highest electric field. So in this case, the highest potential difference is in 1, that is 110 volts, then in 3, that is 100 volts, and then in 2, that is 50 volts. Therefore, the correct answer is 4. Second question, current in wire varies as I equal to 4 sine 2t. Find the charge flown in time t equal to 0 to time t equal to pi by 2. So, as we know, current is equal to dq by dt. So to find q, we will have to integrate from 0 to 2 pi. So when we integrate, we get the answer which is equal to 4 coulomb. Therefore, the correct answer is 1. Question number 3. The intensity of the electric field required to keep a water drop of radius 10 to the power minus 5 centimeters just suspended in air when charged with 1 electron is approximately. To solve this question, you will have to balance the forces, that is the weight and the force due to the electric field. Therefore, mg will be equal to charge into the electric field. So, electric field will be equal to mg upon the charge of electron. To find mass, you can multiply volume with the density of water to find mass, and after solving everything, E will be equal to 260 Newton per coulomb. Therefore, the answer is 2. Question 4. The greatest and the least resultant of two forces acting at a point is 10 Newton and 6 Newton respectively. If each force is increased by 3, find the resultant of new point at an angle of 90 degrees with each other. So as we know that greatest resultant is 10, therefore x plus y is equal to 10, and the least resultant is 6, that is x minus y is equal to 6. So when we solve this, we get 8 Newton and 2 Newton. X is 8 Newtons and y is 2 Newtons. So now we increase each by 3 Newtons. So the two become 11 Newtons and 5 Newtons. Now they are at an angle of 90 degrees. So when we find the resultant, it will be x square plus y square whole root. Therefore, this will be equal to 11 square plus 5 square whole under root. So the answer will be root 146 Newton. That is option 1. Question 5. Imagine a cone of height h and radius r placed in a uniform electric field E parallel to its axis. What is the ratio of electric flux through the flat surface of the cone and the curved surface of the cone? So the electric flux will be the same. Therefore, the answer to this will be option 3. That is, the ratio will be 1. Question 6. 4 metallic conductors having different shapes, sphere, cylinder, sphere, lightning conductor, are mounted on insulating stands and charged. The one which is best suited to retain the charges for a long time is. So the answer to this is sphere, as in case of a spherical metal conductor, the charge spread uniformly over the entire surface and therefore they have longer time on the spherical surface. While in non-spherical surfaces, the charge concentration is different on different locations and therefore they do not stay there for longer time. So the answer is 1, that is sphere. Question number 7. The number of significant figures in 432,000 meter is. So as you can see, there are 6 significant figures, therefore the correct answer is option 4. Question 8. The electric potential decreases uniformly from 120 volts to 80 volts as one moves from x-axis from x is equal to -1 centimeter to x equal to +1 centimeter. The electric field at the origin 1 must be equal to 20 volt per centimeter, 2 may be equal to 20 volt per centimeter, 3 may be greater than 20 volt per centimeter, and 4 may be less than 20 volt per centimeter. So the correct answer to this is option 2, that is it may be equal to 20 volt per centimeter and it may be greater than 20 volt per centimeter. So it is easy to say that it may be equal to 20 volt per centimeter as it is uniformly decreasing, but it can also be greater than 20 volt per centimeter. So for this case, if there are two equal and opposite charges kept on y-axis such that the potential on x-axis is 0, then they will produce an electric field in addition to the 20 volt per centimeter at the origin. Therefore, the correct answer is 2, that is it may be equal to 20 volt per centimeter and may also be greater than 20 volt per centimeter. Question 9. Which physical quantity can be represented by Ej square by m to the power 5 g to the power 2, where E, m, j and g denote energy, mass, angular momentum and gravitational constant respectively. So for this you have to use dimensional analysis for each and replace each with the dimensional analysis terms, and when you solve this you get 1, that is it is a dimensionless quantity. So the correct answer for this will be angle, that is option 3, as angle is also a dimensionless quantity. Question 10. 1 gram of cork with a charge 1 millicoulomb floats motionless 1 centimeter above a large uniform charge plane near the surface of the earth. Surface charge density of the plane, assuming it to be infinite sheet, is. So the cork is motionless. So when is this possible? When the weight of the cork is equal to the electrostatic force due to the uniformly charged plate of the earth's surface. So mg should be equal to q into electric field. So as we have considered it as infinite sheet, electric field will be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So mg will be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught into charge. So when you solve this for sigma, the answer you get is 17.3 into 10 to the power -8 coulomb per meter square. Therefore the correct answer is option 2. So these were the 10 MCQs for today. Stay tuned for more MCQs daily, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.